Hey everyone, this is Anjali and welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about how to write a research proposal. So you see in exam this a question can be disguised as how to write a research process or write how what are the steps of a research procedure, but these are the steps you are supposed to write. Also for non-FC students or whoever is watching this video, if you are thinking about writing your own research paper just from the scratch, just from the basic, I think my video series is going to help you. Not taking any patent out of it, but I think we have been taught in really simple manner to write a research paper. So that is what I'm sharing with you all. I hope it will help you. So let's start with the research proposal, and in the end only you have to add a few more steps to it to convert it to your research report. So let's start with the proposal. So the first thing when you are writing your research proposal is the title of your paper, right? So you may have some variables, and in your head you have decided is it a correlational study or an intervention study, depending upon whatever type of your research design is. On basis of that your title will be decided. So you have your title, then you have overview slash let's say introduction. So you introduce your paper to your audience, why you are writing it, not in very deep but just a overview of your paper. Alright, so after that you have a concept under study. So you will be introducing your concepts, your variables to your audience so that they don't have to go to the Google and search what does self efficacy means and self esteem means and all of those things. Then after writing title, introduction, concept under study, you can state your problem, that is statement of the problem. After statement of the problem there are objectives. After objectives, rationale follow, and after rationale the methodology part starts. So in methodology there is a variables, b so now I'm giving them as A, B, C, or I won't give it, but simply there is no structured format is found in methodology. You can first write the sample, then the procedure. It doesn't make any much difference, but these things are included in your methodology. So variables, then you have so now in variables also, if you are conducting an experimental design a study or experimentation, then you have to specify it as independent dependent variable. Normally if it is not done, then do not specify. You can just write the names of the variable and the control variable. Then you have operationalized definitions of your variable, which you take from the tools. Then you write about the tools, your sample, and then the hypothesis also over here only, then the procedure, your research design. All of these come in the methodology. Also the statistics part. Okay. For research proposal it ends at the statistics, and even in statistics you write as the data is not collected yet, you see that appropriate statistics will be used, and then at last you write your references. Excuse me. But in research report what happens is that your data is collected, you have analyzed it. So whatever analysis, whatever the results you get, whatever the findings you get, so those tables you have to add in the statistics part. You have to put the hypothesis of, a big procedure is there in the statistics part then when you are submitting your research report. And then after your statistics you write about your discussions considering your hypothesis again, and then conclusions. After conclusion, limitations of your study, yeah, then maybe application of your study, suggestions, and in the end we write about the references and your research report is done. So in further videos, we will be discussing each of these steps separately, and we'll discuss how to write an hypothesis, how to write an objective, how to write a title of the paper, in of course in proposal, and to its rudimentary form. I'm not saying like this is the standard format of writing this, no. If you are a beginner in writing a research paper just like me, then this is how we were taught to write it, so that in further studies we understand it more nicely, and we are more equipped to write it by our own. But this basic format is still accepted, and maybe the plagiarism comes high due to this format. But I guess for just very beginners, I'm saying like literally beginners, I think this has helped us a lot, and it will help you too. That's why I'm sharing this to you. No patent of it, nothing, no my share. I'm saying this again and again because I'm just afraid that maybe it can go wrong somewhere, and then people might say that, oh, this is not the only format you write stuff, or whatever, you are being rigid about it, or maybe this and that is wrong. See, I see, it can be wrong at this moment, but I think for the beginners this is the right thing. Yeah, so later on when you read more, you learn more about research methodology, things may get even more clearer for you. But to understand the basis, let's keep this things rigid in our mind and then go ahead with it. I hope that's clear. So yeah, not explaining myself more. That's it for this video.